Hello, you lovely people. I know what you're thinking, Il Divo have let themselves go.
Yes.
But actually what we're really here to do is just to round up and wrap up our amazing Sunday the 15th of September standalone motorcycle sale. And lads, what can I say? What can I say? Jules?
Fantastic.
Well, all we can say is we had a stormer, didn't we?
We did.
You know, it was great to be on the rostrum. You know, we had quite a lot of people in the room, particularly right at the start. Loads of activity on the internet, and you two guys were just impeccable.
Well, Steve Berry, you were very funny today.
Was I?
Yeah, always, every day.
Well, I hope the enthusiasm comes through, because I certainly felt it from the people that were here and the people that were bidding online. It was like people were into it, and that's what I love, because I just love bikes.
I know. Well, shall we walk through these amazing bikes as we talk? So numbers straight away. So on the Hammer, we've done almost 70% actually today. They're in mop-up now. I can see them on the phones upstairs. By the end of tonight, before this goes out, we'll be over 70%. We've had some lovely results. We had the privilege of doing a deceased estate this sale, didn't we? So we had some motorbikes and we had some cars in yesterday's sale. Amazingly, that whole estate, we went down and cleared the whole lot out.
Wow.
For lovely Linda, the bikes, the cars, even the van that they had. And all of that made over £67,000.
Which is great.
Just
That's
in one
great.
easy go, and we'll be sending that check down over the next week
Yeah.
or so as soon as that money comes in, and that's a lovely feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, and
to be able to do that.
We've sold everything there, haven't we? From £200 bikes,
Yep.
projects,
Yep.
right the way through to quite expensive motorcars.
And a GT40, yeah.
Yeah, GT40.
All from that.
The best thing for me,
Go on.
you bought two bikes. He didn't buy,
One's
He
provisional.
didn't buy one, he bought two motorcycles.
Well, we're here.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, aren't we?
Look, the Automaki, I've got a provisional best bid on this. Bikes are fun. What I've realised hanging out with Steve Berry is bikes are actually incredibly good value for money. And you can
Yep.
tuck them in a corner. If you've got a tiny little workshop corner,
Yeah.
there should be a bike in
The
there.
value for money is ridiculous. I'm not knocking the car side of it, and I understand that passion and that enthusiasm. But I was shaking my head a few times today at the absolute bargains that went
Oh, yeah.
through. Because I don't know if it's possible. I do encourage people to come along if you possibly can. We know it's not possible in lots of circumstances, but if you can get here, things like that blue Yamaha over there, going over it, really going over it, the condition was mind-blowing. And it did go for quite a bit more than one of those would normally go for, but that's because people were here. They'd seen it in the flesh.
Yeah.
They knew how good it was.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it? You know, it just persuades you to have another bid. Realistically, if you've looked at it, a lot of the bikes here, Steve and Paul, as you know, they're clean enough to eat your dinner off.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, that Dax, world's nicest Dax.
World's nicest
Yeah.
Dax.
Yeah.
Does it look like a Dachshund dog? No, it doesn't. But that's the best one. The guy spent 1,300 quid on the paint job. There's hardly anything to paint.
I know, and then £3,000 on the restoration.
And there was a Honda over in the corner. I actually met the guy who built it. He was here today to see it sold. And it was just, of its type, an absolutely perfect example, which somebody had obviously spent an enormous amount of time and money on.
Yeah.
And then you come in like that at the last minute and snap it up here at Manor Park, and you're laughing.
It's good. It's very, very good. So, lads, what do we think? Success for our first ever one-day standalone sale?
Yes, success definitely, particularly for you because you bought a bike. Steve, I'm still waiting for you to stick your hand in the air and
Yeah,
have a bid
come
with
on.
me.
I'm operating on a one-in, one-out policy these days. Getting them all in the garage is like Tetris. It's like everything's got to move perfectly so it fits in. I'm one in, one out, but I know that tonight, after Paul bought that NSR 125 in the interesting colour scheme, that I'm going to be on eBay
Oh, yeah.
looking for an authentic.
Oh, yes, 'cause we made a
late-
deal.
Yeah, I'll be there tonight. Late 80s, if you've got one, maybe Kappa or Umbro.
Yeah.
Umbro,
Shelson.
oh, that's the one.
I think you're more of a high-tech man, I would say.
High tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the young kids watching this going, what are these old people
What are you
talking
on
about?
about?
Yeah, what
There
these
aren't
old...
any young kids watching this.
You don't know.
It's people like us.
We
don't
were
know.
young once, though.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So please do have a look. We're going to put the whole video up online in case you missed it as well. There will be a few bikes to mop up. So again, go on the website Monday morning. Anything that didn't sell, there weren't many, but there were one or two. There'll also be some nice bikes for you to do some deals on next week. And if you are consigning a bike, our next sale is in October
Yes, it is.
for
yeah.
2 days. Again, so the second day will be a standalone bike sale. So please, if you like what we've done, please let us sell your bike for you as well. Thank you very much, guys.